My religious parents tried to exorcise my mental illness. I got real treatment, and now their church is under investigation. When I, 19F, started having panic attacks at 15, my parents didn't take me to a doctor. They took me to Pastor Rick, who declared I had demons of anxiety possessing me. What followed was 4 years of pure hell disguised as healing. Every Wednesday, I'd be subjected to deliverance sessions. 5 adults would pin me down while Pastor Rick screamed at the demons to leave. When I'd panic more, they'd say the demons were fighting back. My mother would cry and say my lack of faith was keeping me possessed. My father would fast for days, saying God told him hunger would drive out my demons. The exorcisms got worse when I started having depression at 17. Pastor Rick said it was a suicide demon, and I needed intensive treatment. They locked me in the church basement for a 3-day spiritual intensive. No food, minimal water, constant praying and screaming. I had a seizure from dehydration. They said it was the demon leaving my body. My breaking point came when Pastor Rick brought in his specialist friend, Brother Paul. This man claimed depression was caused by generational witchcraft. He made me drink something that made me violently ill, saying I was vomiting out evil. I later found out it had bleach in it. I secretly recorded the next session on my phone taped under a chair. Brother Paul talked about his 100% success rate and how he'd cured dozens of kids. He mentioned specific names and treatments, including something called holy waterboarding for severe cases. My school counselor, Mrs. Chen, noticed I was getting worse. When she asked about bruises on my arms from being held down, I broke. I showed her everything: recordings, photos of the basement, texts from my parents about increasing the spiritual warfare. Mrs. Chen didn't just call CPS, she called the FBI. Turns out Brother Paul was wanted in 3 states for child abuse disguised as religious healing. He'd killed a 14-year-old girl in Texas through treatment. She died from drinking his holy mixture, which was industrial cleaning fluid. The investigation exploded. They found 47 kids in our congregation who'd been subjected to deliverance ministry. 3 had been hospitalized secretly. 1 boy had permanent kidney damage from Brother Paul's purification drinks. A girl named Sarah had attempted suicide after being told she was too evil for God to save. My parents were arrested for child endangerment and conspiracy to commit abuse. During the raid, police found Pastor Rick's treatment files, detailed notes on each child's demons, and the physical methods used. My file was 200 pages long, documenting every session, every failed exorcism, every time I resisted healing. The church's finances revealed Pastor Rick was charging parents $500 per deliverance session. He'd made $300,000 in 5 years from desperate families. Brother Paul got $2,000 per special treatment. They were running a torture for profit scheme disguised as ministry. At sentencing, my mother sobbed that she just wanted to save me. The judge responded, "You weren't saving her, you were slowly killing her." My parents each got 8 years. Pastor Rick got 15. Brother Paul got life without parole for the death in Texas, plus 38 counts of assault. I'm on real medication now. Turns out I have bipolar disorder and PTSD, both completely treatable with actual medicine and therapy. My psychiatrist says I'm lucky to be alive after 4 years of torture instead of treatment. The church property was seized and turned into a mental health clinic. They named it Sarah's Haven after the girl who attempted suicide. I work there now as a peer counselor. We've helped 200 kids escape religious abuse dressed as healing. My parents send letters saying they're praying for my restoration. I don't read them anymore. I'm already restored by actual doctors, not demons.